Growing up, from the time I was in grade school all the way through college, I was a liberal. I was never a progressive, for God's sakes. I find that a vile, vile term. But I was always a liberal. Voted for Jimmy Carter, thought, he was my favorite president, and I took a lot of heat for loving him so much. And I did. Even though I'm not Christian, I felt like he was someone who really stood up for their own convictions and believed in them and fought for them. And I respect that, even if you have a different ideology than I do. Barack Obama, voted for him twice. The first time was very, very excited and really hoped that he was black and an outsider and was going to, bring something new into the government and sort of get it going on in a new direction. And it wasn't until towards the end of Barack when he gave the sex change to that Bradley Manning guy. That was really disconcerting. And then now this whole rise of gay marriage, and I was for gay marriage, but I didn't realize the Pandora's box that the Republicans talked of was actually going to happen. And we were going to have transsexuality and, reading these transsexuals, reading books to kids. We were going to have that's what we did. We let out pedophilia along with transsexual. We let out a lot of things with gay marriage, and that, which says that gay marriage is probably a serious mistake to hold homosexuality on the same level as heterosexuality. Now that I see it more clearly and it's been put in my face, that's a terrible mistake, because heterosexuality is what moves humanity forward. You have two opposites coming together who have to learn from a totally different perspective, which makes each grow and, exponentially. I mean, there's so much to the heterosexual relationship that is lacking in the homosexual relationship that there's no way they should be held up as, just a different choice. One of them is something that you have no other choice but to, you can't have a heterosexual relationship. So this is what's left to you, because there's only male and female. But I've always in the past, and now I am for Trump. I couldn't vote for him, but now the first term he didn't really bother me. In the second term, he is really taking the hatchet to some things that need to just be put down by, metaphoric violence. It's not literal violence, like actually hitting people, but it's pain and it's quick and it's, that same sort of, it's a metaphoric violent approach where it's just going to stop right now. It's like if someone's attacking your wife, you don't discuss it with them, you just knock them out, because that's the situation that you're in. And that's the situation that we've come to now with these progressives, where they just have to be shut down because they're a danger to humanity. And Trump is wonderfully, wonderfully suited for that.